Hey everyone, Barn Boys Homestead here. I don't know how well you can hear me. I still didn't buy a microphone yet because I'm still learning the tricks on YouTube, like how to edit and all that stuff. But the temperature is 57 degrees. We have 18% chance of rain. The gnats are flying everywhere here. Tomorrow we're supposed to get rain. If you see this behind me, well, it was over there. I made it, and I was gonna use it for that bean plant over there, where that makeshift greenhouse is. And I didn't use that because I messed up. I thought it was, oh, I messed up. I wanted to go up and down, not side to side, because I'll be wasting space. So I took that from over there and brought it over here, and I dug up 4 bean plants, 2 from there, 1 from there, and then 1 from here. Dug a hole in a row, like 4 holes in a row. Put each bean plant in. Took some of the compost that I had over there. Put some in the put a little handful in the hole, each hole. Put the each bean plant in the hole. So I had 4 bean plants, 4 holes, so 1 in each hole. Now I put this over, and then this side here it was like this much gap. It didn't come all the way down to the ground, so I took some extra from the deck. Let me bring it closer. I don't think you can hear me that well. So let me bring it a little closer here, because there's wind outside. It's windy. Yeah, right there. I put some over. Took the stakes. This is a half of a tomato cage. I cut it down with wire cutters and tucked this underneath the wire. I poked the wire through, and yeah, there's 4 bean plants. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's like a little greenhouse, little makeshift greenhouse. I finished the pathways here. Put this black stuff up here. Well, it's supposed to be up, but now it's starting to fall down. But I'll fix it later so the water doesn't run down. But now there's 4 of the bean plants are now protected. I don't care about the rest of them because I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest. I ran out of options. I ran out of plastic stuff for tomato cages. Maybe next year, if this happens again, by next year I'll have the raised beds built. Let me touch you back up. Let me put you back over, back up here so I can show you. Hold on. There we go. That should be good. Hold on, let me see where it's angled. Yeah. By next year I will have the raised beds built, and if say I'm growing strawberries, like when I frame these strawberries in, if I want, I could take that what is it called? It's like a metal bar, and it looks like it's like little I can't figure out the technical term. Like, it's a metal stake that you use in construction stuff. It's like this big, and has like that spiral design on the outside. Comment down below what it's called, because I can't remember a thing. But if I had the raised bed up, and say I had for example, let me think. What would I have? Let me think here. Say I had strawberries planted in here, like several strawberries, or let me find a better example. Say here's a good example. Since bean plants, we're on bean plants. Say I had the raised beds here. I just harvested all the beans for the year, and I had extra bean seeds, and I planted them, and they started sprouting like these ones did now. Take that metal pole, those metal stakes that are like this big, put 2 at one end of the raised bed, 2 like in the middle, and 2 at the other end. Take PVC pipe, bend it, and take a T-joint, so it's like the PVC pipe comes up, and it's a T, and like that, so it's like the T, and then it has it going that way, and then you take a PVC pipe going down the top of the center of the pipe, so it's like a arched, so it's like this. It's arched and a PVC pipe going down, if you guys know what I mean. To make it like a hoop house frame, like a little arch, and running down the center of the top of the pipe. Wrap it with plastic, and then have the stakes in the raised bed. The stakes that are in the raised bed. Put each PVC pipe hole, the circular in the PVC pipe. Put the stake in it so it's like secure, and maybe like tie it down, and then you have like a little hoop house, so your beans will still grow in the raised bed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and guys, any gardeners out there just starting out, take some of my advice if you want, or take some other gardeners' advice, whoever you think is doing the best advice, or if you find two people that are doing the same, like good advice like me and some other gardener, take both of our advice. Don't be afraid to take more than one gardener's advice. If you see I'm doing good tips, you want to take some of my ideas and use them in your garden, and you find another gardener that's doing a good idea that you like, take his tip and my tip. It's okay to take more than one gardener's idea. If they say you're allowed to, then do it. But if they don't say it, but you're like, say you're friends with them on Facebook, ask them and say, oh, is it okay if I use your technique in my garden? If they say, sure, it's okay, then you can use it. But you gotta ask before you do that. But but any of my ideas, like these bottles here over the bean plants as a greenhouse, or that, or this, feel free to take that as an idea. Or that compost bin with wire fence. You feel free to use that as a idea. Like, feel free to take that idea. I don't care. There's no copyright on my ideas, so feel free. Don't bother asking. But if you want to make sure, you can ask. But you can see it's starting to get dark. The light's on there. It is 4:57 p.m. My back's itchy, sorry if you see me scratching my back. Not much new in the garden. Sorry, it's been a couple days since I posted an update. Not much is happening with the garden. Yeah, not much. You can hear a train in the background, but there's not much happening in the garden. It still didn't snow, unfortunately. Oh my god, look at all these bugs. They're just going zigzagging back and forth. If I had my fly zapper, I would zap all of them. But I guess you guys can hear the train in the background, but other than that, not much happening in the garden except for the beans that are coming up. I don't know why they're coming up the garden, but next year, hopefully I'll have the raised beds built in here, like over there, and right over there. It'll come this way, and then it comes down this way, and then it'll come that way. I'm gonna clear that out. Like cut this bush back here. That's to your right. Cut. Oh wow! I finally nailed that without even having to like turn and figure it out. Good job, me. No. But it's really cold, and I'm trying to get used to not blabbing on about the garden, like random stuff. But two more stuff. That's random. I was doing cyber school just now. And you know how schools have the policy, no drugs in school or no talking about drugs? Well, in my cyber school lesson, we were talking about importing like goods and stuff from like South America, like cocoa and alpaca wool and stuff. And what did they start talking about? Cocaine. And I'm thinking, really? What's this? What's that policy not talking about or doing drugs in school? And yet again, the school has a lesson on drugs. Like, really? I'm saying that's messed up. And then in the newspaper today, Cleona, if any of my Lebanon County area people know, do you know how they park a tanker train behind Giant in Cleona? Well, people in Cleona are concerned about that. Because supposedly they don't know what's in it. Well, I know what's in it. It's ethanol. And the reason why they park it there, because the yard in Philly is too full, and they have to park it there until a track or space clears for that train to get in there. So there's already an ethanol train parked in Cleona, but the reason why it's parked there because there's an ethanol train in the Philly yard that hasn't moved yet. So once that ethanol train in Philly moves, then this one is going to depart from Cleona on to Main 2 or Main 1 down to Philly. So, but they're like, oh, it's concerning. Why is it parked there? It's none of your business why it's parked there. Supposedly they're concerned. Guess what? It's not gonna hurt you. Norfolk Southern knows what's in there. That's their business. It's not your business what is in that car, in those cars. So you don't see people asking train people, what's in those box cars? What's in those containers that are stacked too high? What's in those? Or what's in for example, those gondolas or those coal cars? What's in those? It's none of your business. If it involves you, then you can you can ask about it. But if it has nothing to do with you, don't worry about it. Shut your face and don't worry about it. Because honestly, I'm not worried what's in it. I know what's in those cars. Ethanol. That ethanol fuels our economy. We get that from farmers. Farmers grow corn, which turns into ethanol, which turns into powering this whole world. So, if they think, oh, ethanol's bad, guess what? You want to not have your electronics and your power sources? Because ethanol is powering that. Which ethanol comes from farmers. Which farmers grow corn. Which, that's ethanol. So, some of these people are just total idiots. You just wonder, do they have a brain? Do they have, like, a brain? Or did God not make them have, did God not put one in that person? So, yeah, those people need to chill out, sit back, relax, everything's under control, and guess what? It's none of their business. None of their business. So, the least it's going to do is blow up and destroy whole Lebanon County, but that's not going to happen. Unless some thugs, some immature high schoolers put like something in the tracks to make it happen, which there's a lot of kids out there that are immature and total idiots. So, yeah. But if you see people doing bad stuff at the railroad tracks, that it's illegal, like putting stuff in front of the tracks or throwing stuff at the train, report it to your local authority. Call 911. That's illegal, and that's going to get them either killed or seriously injured. And this is going to be for my model train watchers. If you're my NS Train Model 22 channel, if you're watching this, look, listen, live. Don't do anything stupid around the tracks, because those trains cannot stop on a dime. That's like 10,000 tons of freight, cast iron freight or whatever. That's a rolling iron steel or whatever it's called, iron steel. That's 10,000 tons. That cannot stop on a dime. It takes like, I guess, 5 or more football fields or more to stop that train. So, yeah. That's, if you're standing on the tracks or you have something on the tracks, like if your car stalls, get out, because that train cannot stop. It's going to put on its brakes ahead of time, but it just can't stop in time to avoid your car. It just can't. So, don't do anything stupid on the tracks, or else you'll get either your legs will get paralyzed or you'll get killed. So, safety advice for you young kids out there. Us rail fanners, we're doing our job and we're staying safe as we do it. We're doing our job for you little kids so you have a good train video to watch, and in the end we're doing our job and being safe. We're not acting like fools. Yes, you might see us goofing around, pushing each other back and forth. We're being safe. We're having fun when there's no trains, but when there's a train coming or when there's a train near us, we act normal and calm and natural. We don't continue to goof off. We act normal, because we know our life could be in danger if we keep fooling around and shoving each other. We act normal. We don't fool around anymore. If we see a train, we step back a distance and videotape, and we get home to our families at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. We're getting home safe. There's that saying that I like to use when I'm rail fanning. I'm coming home. That means I'm coming home at the end of my job. So, yeah, be safe. So, see you guys. Yeah, it's getting dark. See ya. I gotta go and eat chicken. Chicken. See ya. Like, subscribe, comment. Couple days it'll be Thanksgiving. I'll be going to Canada. So, 44 more days till Christmas. See you guys. Hopefully my camera didn't shut off already. Nope, still going. Hold on, wait guys, I gotta fix the pathway. There we go. Comment if you like that greenhouse. Comment if you like me. Comment if you like Dylan. Or just comment if you are a gardener. See you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'm out.